Oh, this is pitch dark here. Actually, pitch dark. I do not have an option in this bike to turn off my light. In case I did, you might have. Hey guys, Suraj here from the Middle Class Breaker. This is Sunday, November 26th, and I'm gonna go for a short ride towards Hoskote again. It's gonna be for a pilgrim place, which is a temple. My bike is all set, just started up and let it for a while, and now I've just shut it off, cleaned it. The bike is all set, and I'm ready to go right now. This time, I'm also gonna use this Royal Enfield gloves, which is Vamos. So I ended up paying quite some money for this, so I thought I'll just test this, and I will also let you know how this gloves works. And let's see the scenic of Namma Bengaluru today morning, how well the sun rises and everything. Let's start. Okay guys, all set for the ride. So this gloves is pretty new, so I'm feeling a little discomfort because I'm still not used to it. So I really need to, wear it on and have some practice. Vinayaga. Since it's a pretty new gloves, I need to have some stretching ability with this. Looks like I'm going out on a night. Doesn't seems like, I'm going out on a early morning. It's 5:35 right now, but you can see how the climate is. So the route is taking me via New Elanka. The last time when I went to Hoskote, it took me via Devnalli straight to Nandi Hills rather than taking left on Devnalli highway. We went straight and then that landed to the junction, and from there we took a right. In case if you have missed those videos, go ahead and check out those videos. I have sort of made it like a series under the playlist Royal Enfield Meteor 350, where I've also spoken about the on-road price and what are the accessories that I put on. Oh, this is pitch dark here. Actually, pitch dark. I do not have an option in this bike to turn off my light. In case I did, you might have, known how pitch dark this road is. Literally no street lights, and I think I'm the only vehicle on this road. Oh no, there's someone behind me, but quite far though. Roads like this have to be really careful because, like you see, there are not even strips or reflectors that indicates a turn. You see right now it's a very curvy bend out here, but we just couldn't make it out right. Just make sure if I'm recording. Yes, I'm recording. Nice gloves actually. I'm feeling a bit comfortable now after 5 to 10 minutes into it. Though the touch sensitive didn't work great. Like, I think that's jugaad in almost all the gloves, regardless of whatever price you're paying for it, because it's a leather and they try putting a material which can, create a finger touch or a feather touch sort of a thing, but doesn't work out most of the times. But I could not feel any wind blast onto my knuckles or anything, and this is Nox protected, so good even in terms of protective. Plus I've also got a slider. This is why you don't custom your lights, at least, because couldn't make out that he was on a right indicator unless I focused and was thinking what he's trying to do. Then I realized, okay, the indicator is on, because he had put a blue film on top of his light, so instead of red it was glowing blue. In my last ride that I happened to be again to Hoskote, while coming back, guys, massive rain, like literally massive rain. Up to a point I thought I was lost. Though I am from Bangalore, I couldn't find the way getting back to Bangalore, and I was in just an outskirts, riding on the national highway which is going towards Hyderabad, because the map kept showing left, but I was on middle of a bridge where there is only straight, no left. So you could imagine, right, what was my situation. That's why, I figured out one thing on the last try, that I shouldn't blindly trust Google. Then went ahead another 10 kilometers. The timing to my destination never changed even after going further 10 kilometers. And then again it asked me to take a left, but again it was completely barricaded because I'm on a highway, and that was a small lane which led to a small town, so I couldn't take a left even there. And then again I went another 4 to 5 kilometers. The distance I'm traveling, let's say I've traveled close to 19 kilometers by then, but the time to reach my destination was the same. It was 54 minutes before that 19 kilometers. It was 56 minutes after the 19 kilometers. So that's where I felt, okay, I'm not going towards my place. Instead I'm just going somewhere else. And then I happened to take a U-turn from then, stopped, asked the local who had a small shop, and then he said me that do not go straight, instead you go this way on the service road, then you'll find a right, take that right, and then you can go to the Devnali National Highway, which then from there you can go to Bangalore. I was in a mindset that I will just take a room in case I don't figure out, the way towards Bangalore. I thought wherever I'm on the highway, let me go there, because it was pouring, guys. Like, it was literally pouring, and the roads were all filled with water. And this is a pretty new bike. Like, this is like my 5th ride. I didn't want to risk it at all. One problem that I'm facing with YouTube right now is my channel, for the past, up to past month, it was completely about educational content, where I was only posting about Amity online. And now when I post motor vlogs, no views at all, like literally no views. I'm hardly getting around like 10 or 11, and that itself is like a massive thing actually. The 10 or 11 only starts after like a day and a half. So I'm pretty clueless. Need to break that educational content and try getting it like a wholesome channel where I post everything. Because my thinking behind posting educational content was not actually to make an educational channel, but instead to just give insights about what is online education. so that people understand about it. Not many people know about it. They have no clue what is UGC recognized and all of these things. But never really had an intention to make it educational videos, because whenever I post anything related to online education or education, the channel or the views come in considerably good. But when I'm posting anything related to bike vlogs, nothing. But yeah, anyways, YouTube is not an easy game or an easy business. Have to really work hard. I'm putting in my hard work. Will try and give quality videos. Let's see if you folks like it. Okay, I'm going towards Kempegowda Road. Couldn't read it properly, but yeah. This, I think, leads to Chikbalapur, if I'm not wrong. In places like this or roads like this, just because it's empty, I will never try cruising, especially in junctions like these, because early morning the villages now, you will have no clue from which point or which direction they're gonna come in. See, simple. At least that person had the senses to brake. Most people will not actually, so it's better, we cruise and about 30-40 kilometers, so in case I do an engine braking, I halt within a second or two. Though the mistake is not on our side, the villagers will always support their fellow neighbors or whoever is staying in the particular town, regardless on whose mistake it is. And also, I do not want to give any damage to my own property, so it's simple. I just cruise around 30-40 till I'm confident that I'm on the highway. 8 kilometers from my place already. I really wish these petrol bunks, at least on roads like these, work 24/7, because for riders like us, whenever we want, we actually cannot take our bikes and go unless and until we pre-plan it and take a halt of petrol, fill up and all of these things. That is something that I wish these petrol bunks. I think only Shell petrol bunks work 24/7. It'll be great if all petrol bunks can, at least the ones towards highway, so that bikers or even commuters who travel in private vehicles will have the confidence that okay, even if my tank is at the verge of empty line, the fuel pumps are open towards highway, so I can take it up and fill them there. Another 200 kilometers for my first service. I have clocked about 307 kilometers, so about 193 kilometers, and then I can take it for my first service. I hope really the Enfield service people get it done properly, because most people are complaining about the service. By God's grace and the blessings of all the elders at my place, I've got the bike in good condition, at least, because most people have problems while getting the bike delivered itself. So that way I'm actually blessed. So hopefully if the service also goes good, I'll be pretty damn happy. So this time the map is actually not taking me on the national highway. Instead, it's taking me into Budigere Main. I've never been in roads like these actually before, like towards this part of Bangalore. Pretty new. So you will not believe, but I'm actually cruising at 40 or 50 from fourth gear, and I'm really not feeling the need to change it to fifth gear. Though I will, but just letting you guys know that the gear ratio is quite good from third gear up to first and second gear. The speed has to be maintained accordingly. For example, up to 10 kilometer per hour, you have to be in first. The moment you cross 10 kilometer, the need for second gear kicks in immediately. From second to third gear, again immediately when you are at 30 kilometers per hour, you have to change the gear. But from third gear, you can go all the way up to 40, and you really don't have to shift. So that's where the sweet spot of this vehicle comes in city traffics. If in case if it's like moving traffic, say about anywhere from 25 to 40, you can aramsely put it at third gear and cruise, no problem at all. And fifth gears can do the speeds as low as 35-40. So that's really good. I will not be able to do that on my FZ because fifth gear at 25, the engine will simply turn off. So the gear ratios are pretty good after third gear. At least that's what I feel. I'm not a person who's ridden diverse amount of bikes. I mean, up to my point, I've rode mostly moped and then FZ and now Meteor. So for me, this seems very comfortable. The roads are pretty bad out here. And this stretches for about another 4.4 kilometers. So wondering pretty foggy out here, pretty damn cold also. I'm so glad that I'm wearing the riding jacket and the gloves, otherwise I think by now I would be shivering because I can feel the air on my face because my visor is not closed. The roads are good here. What does it say there? Your speed limit. I'm just clocking about 60 kilometers per hour so that any hums and dumps I'll be able to brake immediately. I will probably take a chai break. Come across 15 right now. It's raining here in the evening, guys. Like, the rain is so bad. I think even the way towards Metupalayam, Kunnur to Ooty, all of those places are just flooding like anything because the falls and all the water bodies around that place have just overflowing because of the rain. It's just raining massively. Okay, up there, Hoskote. So I'm on the right direction. Because from my past incidents with Google Map, I'm just not able to trust it. So I'm always having a question mark whether I'm going on the right direction, though on the map technically I am. I'm not wearing my thermal liner. Should have given a thought about it because it's actually very chill out here. I'm not sure if I'm able to capture all this in the action camera, but it's pretty foggy and it's damn chill out here. I think it's about 18-19 degrees Celsius. I'm also checking the mileage because last time I had filled the tank, and from then on I think I have gone about 163 kilometers. So at least if it's giving me 30, I should get anywhere about 350 to 400 kilometers. So let's see. So I'm probably gonna keep like a 1 liter or 2 liters petrol with me. Not while traveling at least, but near my place. Let me try taking near my places and keep just rounding and figure it out because I badly want to know what is the mileage that it gives me. If it's giving me anywhere between 27 to 35, I'll be happy enough. But anything less than 27, a little disheartening that would be. I need to take a right here. This is Nallur Road. These are all pretty small towns and rural places. Damn, look at that. This is so beautiful, guys. So I've put on my visor because a lot of flies. Pretty big lane actually. Seems like this lane is actually used to go out of city limits, because usually inside rural places this big lane is not present unless and until you're traveling from one place to another place. I mean, in terms of outside city limits. I should have really worn my thermal liner. Regretting right now for not wearing it because it's pretty damn cold out here. I mean, for most of you all who are living in towards Delhi or up Jammu Kashmir and regions like that, you guys will actually be laughing because your regions are much colder. Like even snow falls in places like that. But out here in Bangalore, no, this cold is almost to the max, I would say, because it's very cold. It's a very balanced climate out here in Bangalore. Even the summers are not very hot, sort of balances with rain here and there. Have to be very careful when dogs are, on the sideways of particular road, because you never know when they're gonna run. I've had bad experiences with dogs on the road. I'm just easily cruising about anywhere from 55 to 65. Sort of enjoying. I don't feel the necessity to go beyond 65 in this particular lane. It's sort of dangerous because it's a single lane where both sides of the vehicles are going. There's no divider, number one. Number two, I'm really not confident with the roads because the roads are not good. I mean, certain stretches are good, but here and there are big potholes. So I really do not want to risk going fast. Not one chai shop. Should have probably stopped way before I could enter this rural place. I thought the shops would be open in this rural place, but seems like this is like a proper farm. Like there's no houses also over here. Both the sides are only fields. See, like I said, those were not speed breakers too. So this is still Nallur Road. Wow, pretty long road. I think I've been traveling about 3 kilometers to 4 kilometers now. Yeah, no, I've been traveled around 10 kilometers because I remember saying 15 kilometers when I entered this road. Pretty long road. Sunday, the mutton shops are already open. Too many dogs. Think another about 11 kilometers I will be reaching the destination. I think I've lost the net connection, so the map is actually not giving me the correct time of arrival. Oh god, that's a lake. A big one though. These roads will be horrific at night times for sure. Guys, by the way, if someone's still watching my video up to this point, then I'm guessing that you have liked my video. Please do give a thought about subscribing it, because routes like these, hidden routes, not many people have explored it, up to my knowledge at least. So give a thumbs up and do subscribe to my channel, and I will try my best coming out with great content. Muddy roads are the most dangerous. Loose gravel is fine, slippery tar is fine, but not muddy roads. Because it seems like you're very confident while you're on top of it, but you're actually not. Too many speed breakers. I'm actually right now on a very short bridge. Six more kilometers to the temple, and I just got a call from my relatives who's already reached there. They're saying the temple is pretty crowded out there, so I have no clue. About my other stuffs, so let me see how it goes, because today is a Sunday, so for sure I knew that the crowd's gonna be there fairly. And also today it's a very auspicious day. We call it Kartika Deepam, which is a pretty auspicious day. But Kartika Deepam is usually celebrated for Lord Muruga, but the temple that I'm gonna go is actually a Bhadrakali temple. So I really need to see on how crowded it's gonna be and how every other thing is done. This road seems nice. That Nallur road was horrible. I'm only concerned about the bike parking. In case if there is bike parking facility where I can go park my bike safely, I'd be happy enough. Oh, that was a close call. Should have taken that left. So let me go ahead and take, because last time the same thing happened. I missed and then I struggled about 19 kilometers, so I don't want to do that. Instead, let me take this left. Whoops. See? I have to be very careful here, guys, because anything I run over, it's gonna be a very big problematic situation for me. So I'm gonna take it really slow out here. And I sort of feel these people do it on purpose, on purpose, put up their goats or cows, everything on the sideways and leave them loose too. They don't even tie them, nor, put them in one proper shelter. So it's just open. So anytime a bike comes, they are gonna, try and cross because they think that, we're gonna go and hit them, regardless of whether we are in the middle of the road. So they try crossing. This temple is so interior, and how come it's crowded? Maybe because their own village people are there, or people from outside are coming in. I'm not sure if people from outside are coming in, because this is way too early for someone to get up and leave. Not many people will actually get up at 4 and get ready and leave to a temple. They will usually come here around 9 or 10 in case someone's coming from far, because checking out from the hotel and other things, someone who's very pretty close by, like from Bangalore or so, might probably come this time. But again, today is not an auspicious day to the deity that I'm going, so no idea. Maybe something else is happening there. I'm just about 1.5 kilometers from the destination, and I can see a lot of cars going. Maybe all these guys are going to that temple. Need to take a right here, and then comes complete off-road. Don't tell me all these cars. Oh my god. So all these cars are for that temple. Okay, so I'll do one thing. I'll try parking my bike here itself so that it's a little safe. Yeah, I shall park my bike there itself and not here, to be honest. Because there were quite some space. So, okay, guys, this is the temple. If you can see there, that's the big Bhadrakali up there. So, I will go in. I don't want to do vlog inside a temple, so I will end the vlog right here, and I will come out and probably let you know how the temple was and how was the ambience and everything. My wife will probably be doing a vlog inside the temple. So, if you want to really know what's happening inside the temple, I will give the link for that video, so you can probably go to her channel and view her video. Cool. See you then.